Welcome to the DZ Report. Don't you know I love haters? Love all you. Love all you. Love all of you. Wish I had long arms to hug all you. All you punks. All you punks. Now, Jurassic World Rebirth. This is a spoiler review, so I'm gonna make sure I put it in the title. Cause a lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all be like, why you ruined the movie? Hold on. So, Jurassic World Rebirth. This was a different Jurassic Park. Like the whole feel of it, you thought it kind of gave you nostalgic. It felt nostalgic, like the first Jurassic Park. Like it got back to its essence, and this is what the other Jurassic World should have been. You know, like somebody, I think it was Scarlett Johansson or Mahershala Ali or somebody who said, it makes you scared of dinosaurs. And that's a fact. It does make you scared of dinosaurs. Like I took my nieces to see it. My nieces, they was like, man, I don't even want to go outside, but they loved it. My oldest niece, she was like, man, Uncle Harry, man, this was a great movie. Thank you for taking me. You know, because the last Jurassic World we saw, it was trash. You know it's trash when your nieces or your kids, they be like, that movie was trash. But the food was good we ordered. But it was a great movie because it was a feel to it. When I watch a movie, I'm not finna do all of these breaking downs, the edit here, edit there. Look, did you entertain me when I came to see the movie? That's all I asked for. Was I entertained? That's all I asked for. Was I entertained? And I was entertained. I was entertained for 2 hours, I believe it was. Them meeting the team was kind of cool. When they were talking, this is the thing I didn't like. The dialogue in some scenes felt rushed and felt like they shouldn't have been talking. To me, that's what that's what kind of took the fun out of it. It got better when they started going like out on the water looking for the dinosaurs and all of that stuff. That's when it got better. And, after they picked the team, but really like at first, like, because, sorry about that, because it was like, I guess they were trying to be funny or they were trying to be serious. Some scenes it was like, okay. I was kind of lost. I'm like, well, why would they do that scene here? So that was one of the things that I would get upset about was some of the dialogue should have just been left on the cutting room floor. When they got to the dinosaurs, it was like, okay, good. Now it's about to pop off, and it did. Look, the angles and the suspense of the one big water dinosaur they needed to get a sample from, and then you had the Spinosauruses who were hunting for it. They would grab, like they could walk on land, and the unaliving of the crews, man. was sick with it. Like the unaliving parts were so authentic. That's what we needed. Like we needed a different approach, a different direction. Like in like the last Jurassic Worlds, what messed it up was you didn't have those type of scenes. You didn't have that type of energy when you were watching the movie. Like in the movie, you didn't know who was going to go next. And that's what you wanted. But as the movie went along, you started seeing, okay, this person's going to alive. They're going to stay alive. They're going to stay alive. So the one scene where they were in the bird's nest with the, I think it was a pterodactyl or something. I forgot the name. I used to be in the dinosaurs growing up because I would know the name of it, like the real name, the Spinotosa serapis or whatever you call them shits. So that was good. I loved how they had the kids fighting. The ending, the ending was good. It could have been better, but it was good. I liked the ending, but it was a good movie. Could have been great. I said it was great because I like great as far as like I like the action and the dinosaurs, the velociraptor slash bird, like the velociraptors now can fly. That which was scary, And the one dude was taking a leap. One of the velociraptors came in and birds or whatever it was ate those velociraptors and just flew off. You had the genetic D-Rex, which was like crazy. The D-Rex was like crazy looking. I'm like, what the hell is this? The D-Rex monster was like crazy looking, man. I felt like they underutilized that monster. It could have been a little better with that. But overall, it was a good movie. I was entertained. Would I watch it again? Yeah, I would watch it again. Some of the things that I felt could have worked. They could have cut some scenes. Like some scenes, like they were talking, they were going at it. They were trying to force humor in it when they should have just kept it just a regular convo. Like when they went to go get the scientists, they just sat there and waiting for him to say yes or whatever. I'm like, that wasn't funny, but whatever. And then you hear the people in the theater. But it was a good movie. I give it 3 stars out of 4. Like I said, the dialogue I didn't like. I hated the boyfriend. Oh my gosh, dog. Look, I hated the boyfriend. This listen, if you want a perfect example of why women choose certain men because they can stroke you well. I know he be stroking the hell out that man daughter. He be blowing like they just got done smashing when she came from the boat. And as the pops, this wouldn't even have been allowed. Like this is how I know parents have gotten soft. First of all, y'all wouldn't have been sleeping in the same place. And plus it would have been a better boat than that. But he did come in handy when he was saving and helping, and he was just getting on my nerves, man. Like I guess he's trying to be the comedy relief. He failed at that. I was going to give it 2.5 out of 4 stars. But I love the action scenes, the dinosaurs. I just didn't like the characters. Scarlett Johansson's character was like, she was having fun doing it and she was doing this and stuff. But like her energy sometimes didn't match some of the scenes. Like the dinosaurs, you could tell they focused more on them. They didn't really care about the characters because you could tell like how they were interacting. Mahershala Ali, he was okay in this. He was fine. Like I think his talking points and everything fit. Him and Scarlett Johansson had a good relationship when their characters interacted with one another. it was very personable. So I felt that. Now, when you had the dad and the son-in-law or the boyfriend or whatever, their dialogues, you know, he was trying to like them. He can't stand them, but he grew on them. But that's not realistic. That's the part I didn't like. That's the only reason why I didn't give this a 2 or 2.5 out of 4, is because the dinosaurs saved the movie. The dinosaurs were awesome. Like, whoever came up, it felt like old Jurassic Park with the dinosaurs. The genetically engineered dinosaurs at the end, it was great. It was great to see. You saw in the beginning the scientist dumbass drop the Snicker wrapper, and then the D-Rex tore his ass up. That's what you deserve to get. You deserve to get unalived early. Because your dumbass, why would you be... Anyway, I mean, I liked it. It was a great movie as far as entertainment. It was great at that. If you think it's a classic, no, it's not a classic. It's a good movie because of the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs made the movie fun, which I loved. But the dialogue has gotten bad. Like Jurassic World with Chris Pratt was bad because of the dialogue. You know, and some of the dinosaur scenes. The dinosaur scenes you thought was going to carry the movie, and it did, and it made it worse. So in this one, you fell in love with the dinosaurs. You love the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs were great. You know, they saved the movie. They saved the movie. They made the movie actually functionable. Made it like, okay, I could watch this. You know, like I'll watch it again just because of the dinosaurs, but the dialogue is terrible. And it's like some of the scenes, it didn't fit. You know, it didn't fit well. So thank you for listening, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. The scientist with the glasses, he was cool. I liked him. Except for the early part when they went to go bring him into the group. He was kind of, it was like he was trying to be funny, I guess, in some scenes, but it was like, that's not funny. So you know, yeah, shout out to him. You know, and you know, like throughout the movie, he was great. Like, he was great, but you could tell they were trying to make him like Alan Grant, because he said that he learned from the school of Alan Grant and all that. They paid a lot of homage to a lot of the Jurassic Parks, and I'm glad they did. The dinosaurs, they had the Dilophosaurus, like with the little shaking things, and then it was like with the little thing around his neck. That was cool. The Spinosauruses were cool. We got to see, I forgot, the Brontio or Brachiosauruses. I forgot. It's not a Brontosaurus. I think they were Brachiosauruses. But I like how the tails were, how they would interact, and it was a whole group of them. You know, and that was great. That brought you back to the old Jurassic Parks where you would see the dinosaurs migrating together in a pack, you know, which I love, man. That's the thing I loved about it, was that. But other than that, it's like the characters, man, you could have just left them. Like, you know, you got to have human interaction, because all you're going to hear is dinosaurs just yelling and all that, and just growling, making noises. So it was cool to see, you know, some of the characters were cool. The characters that were getting unalived, those actually were the best characters to me. Seriously, they brought humor to it. They were cool. They made it fun. Like, they were naturally like gifted to play those roles they were playing. And then all of a sudden they get unalived, and it's like, okay, now we're back to this. the main bad guy within the bad guy. What's his name? Like he's the one who brokered everybody off. Like he got the money to make sure everybody get their pay and all of that. He was. My thing was they tried to make him, he didn't go save the girl. He trying to keep the girl from calling Mayday. And everybody getting mad at him for what he did. I'm like, I mean, for what he done. And I'm like, dude, if she would have called Mayday, y'all all would have been going to jail. People would have been put in cuffs and sent somewhere. Man, look. She got on my nerves too. She got on my nerves. The daughter, she was fine. The little girl was acting like a little girl. Her and the little triceratop thing stole the show. You had the triceratop following them around. It was like, oh God, can you feed him? Like everybody's like, oh, it's so cute. No, it ain't. Throw that shit to the T-Rex. I'd have threw it like, come here. Get away, get away. You know what I'm saying? That's our problem. We fall in love with pets, but other people of mankind, different colors, we let them just unalive themselves, and we just let them lay unalived in the street or somewhere. So yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you love what you hear, donate to the page. Go to the description box, hit the Cash App. You guys and gals can also buy some merchandise. I got the link. Go buy you some shirts, hoodies, the Welcome to HDiiTV shirts and hoodies and everything. Also sign up to the Patreon. The Patreon's only $3 a month. I gotta upload a video there. So thank you for listening. And I give Jurassic World Rebirth 2.5 out of 4 stars. Very entertaining. Please take your family to see it. You'll love it. Now if you're a person who loves dialogue like I do, you're not gonna like the interaction with the humans. You're just not. But the dinosaurs, 4 out of 4. Seriously, they carried the movie. If it wasn't for the dinosaurs and the action scenes where, it was near, unaliving, it wouldn't have been fun. So, thank y'all for listening. I am out. DZ signing off. Peace.